Happy Wednesday. Someday, I don't know if anybody else is having trouble figuring out what day of the week it is. Anyway, by we, I mean he has been in pajamas all day long. I'm kind of jealous. I actually showered this morning. Not that you need to know that, but you know, I did. So I was coming on because I felt like I hadn't been on in a while. So I looked back at some of the questions I had, and one of them was about working on flexion while they're lying on their back. So some strengthening, such as like hand and foot play, etc. So this guy is already doing hand and foot play. But one of the ways in the beginning that I did it was I just would bring his feet up. I would sometimes put his hands on his feet and play with him like this. You know, now, you know, I might put his foot in his mouth. Depends on their flexibility. You don't ever want to force it. And in the beginning, like he definitely was, it was hard for me to get his foot up there. But the more they play like this, it's actually, oh, excuse me, a built-in hamstring stretch as well as an ab and core workout for them. So something I did recently, well, not recently, and I didn't actually do anything other than put him down on the ground, is he was playing in here. Let's see if he'll do it. Beep, 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 beep. And so, let's see if you can see it. So the toys are down here. And if you can see, he's kicking them and getting the feedback. So that is one way you could potentially start. And you may need to show them, like help them do it, just like a lot of other things. But this is one way that you can get some activation. This is the other thing. We have this mirror kind of attached on the side here. And I actually have some pictures of it. He has had both hands and feet like trying to capture the mirror. So I think some of it is looking at different ways to use some of their toys. So instead of just reaching on their back or on their belly, they can also use these dangly toys for kicking. Again, I know I've talked about this Disney character one, but it is super responsive, and because it hangs lower, they don't have to lift as high initially, so they'll get more feedback. The other one is, I showed you this with regards to tummy time, and this is in our Amazon store, which is linked in the profile. But this was initially it's initially used for kick and play. So you can attach it. Let's see, I'm gonna change the angle again. Let's see if we can do this. How do I turn it on? There we go.
Level 2.
We actually have not played this in a while, but like you could have it, let's just pretend that I'm a thing. Are you gonna kick it? Okay, well. I think this works better when it's actually against, you know, the crib, I think, which is where it was originally meant to be used, but you can potentially set it up. There you go. Go ahead, try again. Oh, so again, and because it gives them that feedback, and you might have to, if they're not hitting it right away, but if they tap it, hold on, I'm gonna turn this off. So what I do a lot of times with kids, no matter what I'm doing, is if it's something that's supposed to give a response and they get anywhere within the vicinity, I usually will activate it so that it maintains that motivation. So those are some ideas that you can do for hand and foot play and ab strengthening. You know, again, also the pull to sit is great, which I have a whole highlight on pull to sit. So let me know if you have any questions about that.